Are you struggling on defense in Madden 22? Well, so you're in luck because I'm about to break down the best base defense in the game to stop both the run and pass. If you're enjoying my YouTube content, I highly recommend you check out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium Madden 22 content. I have ebooks, offensive and defensive schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault. This content is available for both current and next gen, so no matter what system you play on, we got you guys covered. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This gives you access to the entire site, every tip, every ebook, plus the meta reports for only $19.99. I'll post a link to it in the description and the comments. Make sure to check it out for the best tips and content available at the best price anywhere. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Duke back here from Sportsgamer.com. And in today's Madden 22 tip video, I'm going to break down an absolute glitch defense that allows you to stop the run and the pass at the same time. It's a very easy setup, and you can do this from multiple playbooks. We're going to be looking at the nickel 3-5 wide, which is still one of the best, if not the best, defensive formation in the whole game. If you want to run this personally, I do think it is best to use from the 4-6 playbook, because as I said before, that also has nickel 3-5 normal, to where you can put 3 safeties in the game at linebacker and audible down into the 3-5 wide, and that will give you 3 safeties. Now, if not, there's plenty of other playbooks in the game that do have this formation, and in that case, you can just sub a safety in the game at the middle linebacker spot if you wish, but that's going to be our user. For the Cardinals, I'm actually just going to put Isaiah Simmons there. Anyways, now with this defense, you are going to be rushing 3 a lot, so I always make sure that my D-line, that my 3D down linemen are my actual best pass rushers, as you guys can see here. We have pretty solid rotation here with Watt and Chandler Jones. Now, the outside linebackers are actually going to be more so in coverage, so you do want to make sure that they are solid. As you see here, pretty decent for a regular team, but if you're playing Mutt, obviously you're going to have way better options. Now, the play I want to look at here is the 3 Sam Will blitz. This is a cover 3 based defense. Very, very easy to set up and very effective, like I said, against both the run and pass. Now, guys, if you're new to the channel, I do gameplays, Madden 22 tips, and news on my channel on a day-to-day basis. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If we could get 300 likes on this video, that would be awesome, guys. Truly awesome. So what I'm about to show you is literally, it's a glitch, I'm not going to lie. This is crazy defensively. I actually put this on sportsgamerz.com in the Madden Vault, several weeks ago. So I knew about this before anyone else. Now that some other people know about it, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it so you can take advantage of it too. But just know, if you were a Sportsgamerz member, you would have known about this long ago. So what I do here is I base a line. That's the first step. The next thing I do is I put both of the outside linebackers that are rushing, Golden and Kennard, in coverage. Now, you can do this a few ways. You could just zone out all your linebackers and that'll put them all in hook zones. It's not showing here. It's not registering, but you could do that. Or you could put them in whatever assignment you want. You could man them up. You could put them in flats. You could do a double Mabel to where you say you had your purples, your seam flats. You could have those, or your curl flats on, say, 25, 30, and then have your actual flats on like 5 with a hard flat. So you could do a double Mabel. It just really all depends upon what you want to do. Now, if you do something like this, you would be guarding the middle of the field yourself. But then we're actually going to run commit here. And the reason why we're doing this is because most people didn't know this, or a lot of people still don't. But if you rush 3 people on this year's game and you run commit, it actually only run commits if the offense runs the ball. But if they pass the ball, it will not run commit. So here, let's take a look. You guys can see it's a run play. We run commit, and they get no yardage. Now, I want you guys to notice the difference here. Say you run commit and you're rushing more than 3, say 5, and you run commit, and they end up passing the ball like we do here. Your whole defense is going to react to the run, and pretty much you give them a free touchdown. But if you go back to what I was just doing a second ago, you're going to notice that in the event that we do pass the ball, that's not going to happen. So we're going to go ahead again, set up the same defense to where our base line, and then I just put the linebackers in coverage. Again, you could put them in flats, you could man them up. It's really just whatever you want to do. or even hook zones. It does not matter. You can put them in whatever assignment you want. As long as it's coverage, your defense will not run commit. Okay? So here you guys can see I put one in hook zone, the other I manned up. Let's go back to verticals, and you guys are going to see I'm going to run commit. See, I'm pressing down on the right analog stick to run commit. And my defense is not reacting to the run at all. They're in coverage. Granted that we do see that the offense has a long time in the pocket, which does happen this year when you rush 3 before, they're able to get the sack. But you guys can see you're able to get away with run committing and not actually have it affect your pass defense, which is absolutely huge when you're facing a player who likes to run and pass the ball. This is a good tool to use. So this tip is really, really the best to use against balanced offenses, because if they do want to run the ball some and you don't know if they're going to run or pass, this does a great job, because now you're run committing and there's nowhere to go. But when they actually do pass the ball, you're not getting beat by the pass. Now, again, remember, because you're only rushing 3 here, they are going to have more time than they normally would, but because you're run committing. And you have to rush 3 to do that. However, the trade-off is that you can stop both the run and the pass at the same time. There's really not much they can do. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, well, how can I counter this if someone does it to me? So, guys, the better question here is how to counter this. If you notice someone that is using the run commit glitch to stop your runs and passes, what can you do about it so that they can't take advantage of you? Well, the big thing to know about this glitch, the run commit glitch, is that if you run a play action, or they run a play action, whatever you want to call it, or even an RPO, the defense basically is a pass commit situation, which I'm not sure if saying pass commit situation is the best way to describe it, but basically they play the pass. So you want to look for RPO runs, runs that are based off of RPOs, because the defense will not actually run commit. And I'll show a few examples, but if you're looking at some stretch alert lookies, that's a good place to start. You'll see we can play the same defense here. We're going to go ahead and put these rushers into coverage, and we're going to run commit, and you will see that the defense is not actually going to commit to the run because they're playing the pass, and you're able to get easy yardage. Now, there's plenty of runs like this. It doesn't have to be a specific one. You just need to find something that is based off of RPO that you can use if you notice that somebody's trying to do this to you. So, that's one example. I'm just looking throughout the playbook here to see if I can find some more. Real quickly. There's a ton of them, but obviously you want to find ones that work well. Trying to find one from Shotgun quickly before we move on. So, this one's not bad. The zone peak, pretty decent one too. So yeah, anytime you have an RPO type run play, just know that the defense will not actually run commit. All you got to do is just hand it off, and you guys can see the defense is essentially playing the pass, which allows us to get easy yardage. So that's how to do it, and that is how to counter it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tip. Like I said, if you did, make sure to smash that like button. The likes help out a lot. Till next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here.